Welcome back. Today's weekly math test paper 3 is based on negative numbers. If you have already learned about negative numbers with or without a number line, you can try solving the test paper directly. But if you had like a quick revision or if you are new to this topic, let's go over the basics first. This will help you with today's test and prepare you for your upcoming exam. So, let's begin. We have already covered positive numbers up to 20 in all-in-one number line from 0 to 20, where we have done comparison, addition and subtraction. And in number line from 0 to 100, we have done word problems using number line, and also we have done fractions on a number line. You can revise all these topics to know negative numbers better. Numbers starting from 0 and extending to infinity are called whole numbers. Positive numbers lie on the right side of 0. As you all know, a line extends in both directions. So what about the numbers to the left of 0? So this extends up to negative numbers lie on the left side of 0. Now here is a number line showing both negative and positive numbers. 0 separates positive numbers from negative numbers. Numbers from negative infinity to 0, 0 itself, and numbers from 0 to positive infinity are called integers. Let us try to understand more about negative numbers. Now here is a number line from negative infinity to positive infinity. Negative numbers lie on the left of 0, and each step left represents a decrease in value. Let's take two numbers on the right side, that is 3 and 4. Now you know that 4 is greater than 3 and 3 is less than 4. 4 is called the successor of 3 and 3 is called the predecessor of 4. Let us take two negative numbers, minus 4 and minus 3. Minus 3 is the successor of minus 4 and minus 4 is the predecessor of minus 3. And minus 3 is greater than minus 4 and minus 4 is less than minus 3. Now let us learn to compare positive numbers and negative numbers. You know that two positive numbers, 5 and 2, if you take, 5 is greater than 2. But if I add a negative sign to 5 and negative sign to 2, the inequality sign will change and you will have minus 5 less than minus 2. Of course, you know that negative numbers are always smaller than positive numbers. So you have one example, minus 5 is less than 2. Now we will learn how to add and subtract on a number line. Here is an example, 5 plus minus 3. One is a positive number and the other is a negative number. You have to start from 5 and move 3 steps left. Minus 2 minus minus 4. You have to start at minus 2, move 4 steps right. Answer is 2. Third example, minus 6 plus 2. Start at minus 6, move 2 steps right. And the answer is minus 4. And the last example, 3 minus 5. So you have to start at 3, move 5 steps left. And the answer is minus 2. Now let's do the last part, how to add and subtract negative numbers without using a number line. So when adding two negative numbers, add their values and keep the negative sign. For example, if it is negative 3 plus negative 5, you add 5 plus 3 and put a negative sign. When adding a positive and negative number, subtract the smaller number from the larger one and keep the sign of the larger number. Take the example 7 plus minus 4. So you have to subtract 7 minus 4 and put the sign of the bigger number. Here the bigger number sign is positive, so answer is 3. 5 plus minus 3, same example which you had done before. That was done with number line. Now here you can try it without a number line. One more, minus 2 minus minus 4, 2. Now here you have to note negative times negative is positive. You get minus 2 plus 4. So you have to do 4 minus 2 and the answer is 2. So we have done almost all addition and subtraction. Negative numbers appear in real life too. For example, temperatures, owing money in the bank, or going below sea level. Going above sea level is positive and going below sea level is negative. And here is a table for you to remember. So here is a tip to remember. If the signs are the same, the result is positive. And if the signs are different, the result is negative. So that's it. So are you all ready to solve the problems with negative numbers? So good luck. Here is your weekly test paper 3. The marks are out of 20. You can note down the time taken. Section A is of easy questions, 7 marks. There are 4 questions and 4th question you can do any one of these. Next is section B, that is also out of 7 marks. 5th question is true or false. If it is false, you have to write the correct answer. And 6th question, you have to write the steps, addition and subtraction. Now next is section C, out of 6 marks. You can answer all this. Here also there is a choice in 9th question. You can answer any one of this. So that's all. You can see the solutions to the last time paper. Here are the solutions to paper 2. In section A, question number 2, answers are given in all types of currency. Then section B and section C, word problem answers. Now here is the answer to question number 13, C part, and also answers to question number 14 and 15 from section D. So that's all in this video. Stay tuned for my next video on decimal series and weekly test paper 4 with solutions to paper 3 with a brief explanation of the topic of the test 4 which I would be giving. Also, let me know in the comments how long it took you to complete the test paper and if there is any specific topic you would like a test paper on. Drop your suggestions below. Your feedback helps me create better content for you. See you in the next video. Goodbye and best luck.